Hey friends, welcome back to another video about clip art, digital products, how we sell them, how we list them on Etsy, how do we find them, how do we find products that's in demand on Etsy, what is SEO keyword research, and all those similar types of questions about how to create and sell digital products to become successful on Etsy. And I have just sort of taken it upon myself to create a community where I share what I've been going through for the last 2 years as a newbie, without a following, without experience, without the qualification normally necessary to compete with graphic designers and digital product creators out there. So if that is something that resonates with you, you don't know where to start, you don't know what this is all about, what is AI, what is Artistly and Midjourney and Kittle, but you just love what people have been demonstrating online, then please stick around, subscribe to my channel, like this video. It just helps with the algorithm, and the robot will just make sure that it gets to people like you who are interested in this topic. If you are a returning visitor, thank you. If you are new to the channel, welcome, and I hope you find some value that will just put you on the right path for your objectives, right? So today's video is brought about by community members, both in Artistly, which is one of the tools I will use today to demonstrate this video. If you are not an Artistly member, the link for the software will be in the description of the video. So if you want to check it out, please do. I love it, and I'm going to use it for this video. I am an affiliate, so if you do end up clicking and buying, I will get a commission. So just in terms of disclosure, so that you know. But I have yesterday, actually, or the day before, I just got this idea that would make clip art designers save a lot of time, right? Because I sell clip art on Etsy primarily. I love to find new ways to save time, save money, make money. And I think this is going to be a game changer, but I'd like to hear from you guys, right? So this is the post that I created in the Artistly group, and you will notice that not just the Artistly group, also Clip Artistry, you will notice a lot of my posts are trying to figure out from my members what it is that they want. If you don't respond to a post, I'm simply not going to create a video, because it tells me that you are not interested in that content, right? So if you look at this post, this is basically how it went. For those selling Clipart or sticker bundles, I figured out a way to create mock-up images with Artistly. This could be a huge time saver for your workflow. If you want me to show you in a YouTube tutorial, drop the word "show me" below and I can get started on it ASAP. Thank you to everybody who has responded, everybody who's left a comment. It helps me to plan my videos, and I'm going to be doing a lot more in the future. Now, Artistly does not belong to me. It's not my group. I'm not an admin. I had to get permission from Yash to do this kind of videos for their community. I do have permission, so I just want to some housekeeping. Those people who are commenting on these posts and accusing me of all sorts of stuff and having a little bit of a problem with me posting YouTube links and me asking people in this way, you'll see here. So these are the images. If you like it, you like it. If you like it and you want me to show you a video, you drop a comment and say, "show me." If you don't like it, you just scroll on, right? These people that respond, they are clip art sellers, or they are interested in trying to understand how it is, what I do, how do I do it, what is the software, and they would comment yes, no, or whatever the case may be. For those who have a problem with this, because I've been accused of all sorts of things in the post, you will see that I haven't responded. I don't think it's wise to respond, but what I want to say in this video, I did ask permission. This is not my group. It's only cordial and it's only respectful to reach out to the people who have powers in the group and ask, may I? If they told me no, you may not, I would not be making posts in this way. So for all those people who commented, I just wanted to put that out there. I did ask Yash, and I did also say that if it's a problem, please let me know. I will stop posting it in their group, right? So to everybody who did respond, it's not even 24 hours. I've got about 66 comments here, people saying, "show me, show me, show me, show me." So this video is to show you. Thank you. Okay, I just wanted to put that out there so people are clear. So the topic that we're going to speak about today is St. Patrick's Day. Not really something that I celebrate or we celebrate, or it's not something we don't do this, but I know it's a global event and I know it's popular on Etsy, although not as popular as Christmas, Halloween, Valentine's Day, but there is still opportunities here, and it's in March. So I thought I'll show you guys how I've put this whole thing together, right? So this screenshot is a dashboard screenshot of AI Prompt Heaven, which is my product, and I do load weekly prompts for members who is part of this community. If you are interested to check it out, you can sign up at $15 per month. Please use the code YouTube15 as a thank you for watching this video and supporting my channel, and you will get a discount on both the Digital Product Bootcamp if you so wish to sign up, as well as AI Prompt Heaven, which is, this is what it is all about. I give you the image with the prompt so that you don't have to waste time on trying to figure out which sort of prompts will work or won't work, etc. Right? So this was the post that went up. I was basically showing you guys, if you are selling clip art, you know how it's quick to make the design. The mock-up process, the quality checks, the upscaling, all of that, that's very cumbersome. It takes a lot of time from you. I did it for a whole year on my own, coming up with the prompt, designing the image, doing the quality checks, upscaling, removing the background, mocking it up, listing it on Etsy. Once all of that is done, the job wasn't done. I still had to go and market it. I had to go to groups to drop my links and ask people to check it out. That I did for a whole year. I do have help now, but I understand the whole process, right? So because there's so many steps involved, and because if you're new like me and you have to figure all the stuff out on your own, it does take a lot of time. And sometimes with all of the trying to figure this out, people just give up. So my objective is really to try and help people and let you know, okay, this is how we did it 2 years ago, but this is how we're doing it now. So don't do what I did 2 years ago. Here's easier ways, methods. So this is the output. You guys said, show me, show me, show me. I'm going to show you guys now, right? So we want to recreate this. So if you are already an existing member of AI Prompt Heaven, this is what your account will look like. This is the most recent drop for celebration and holidays, which you will find under Clipart bundles and celebration and holidays, right? So on the left, you'll see a whole lot of other things, coloring pages, invitation templates, mock-up images, mug wraps, Tumblr wraps, etc. So they're all categorized on the left. This is where we'll spend our time today. So let me just put the process out for you quickly. We want to get to this, right? We want to get ultimately to this. To get to this, you need to obviously create your prompts. You have to generate your images. You have to get it on a sheet, and then you have to eventually get it to give you this kind of output, because you want to try and save some time having to do this individually, right? So the first thing that you're going to have to do is, if you are an AI Prompt Heaven member, the time already saved in terms of generating these is cut down a lot, right? Because you don't have to ask ChatGPT for this. You can just log in, go to go to AI Prompt Heaven. Then you will have to create your images. This is entirely up to you, wherever you want to do this. It would be in your best interest to follow the details I gave you, which is the tool that I used, Artistly, and I tell you where I've used it within Artistly, which is the whimsical illustration. Just to show you where that sits, you have to go to AI Art Illustrator. You then have to go to whimsical illustration over there, because that is what I have put here. Now, if I did watercolor digital inspired, it will go there. If I selected clip art or whatever else, I tell you exactly where I've done this. Do not worry if you don't have Artistly. You don't have to use Artistly. If you want the nearest output to the example image that I give you, it would be in your best interest to use Artistly. If you want to use ChatGPT, Midjourney, Kittle, or some other software, you can do that. I'm going to keep it to Artistly just to get to the point as quick as possible, right? So we've copied the prompt, right? If you are a member of AI Prompt Heaven, it's already done for you. Let me show you. If you scroll down, all of it's here. So all of it's here. You just copy and paste. You can tweak it up. You can add gold accessories. You can change the animal. That's entirely up to you. This is not about showing you how to do changes to the base prompt. It's just to show you how quickly you can copy and paste, right? So we'll go to our software, which is Artistly. We've already chosen whimsical illustration over there, and I'm going to choose 4, right? Go back and to copy this prompt. You don't have to worry about what it's going to look like, because you've already got an example, right? Then we go back. I just go into the last one, and then generate K, and then I'll paste, and I will generate. I'll go to the next one, and I'll do the last one, and then we can look at the output together. Let's see. They are so cute. They are so cute. Okay, let's do this one. So that is the benefit of AI Prompt Heaven. You don't have to worry with prompts. And I also work on requests. So again, if you are a member, you will be familiar with reaching out to me and letting me know, you need this for church, or you need this for a Sunday school lesson, or you're a class teacher. Members tend to reach out and say that they need help with prompts. That's all part of what you are paying me for. And then let's just look at the bottom. Can you see how close to the vault it is? Now, I cannot guarantee that if you had to use a different system. If I use ChatGPT, just know the image on the right will be as close to if you want that exact look and feel. And if you look at the output here, you'll see that is very similar to what I showed you as an example image, right? So that's step one. You've got that locked down, right? So you clear on the prompts. You don't have to use my prompts. It's just if you are a member, that's how I would do it, right? Here is the second one. Saves you time. You don't have to try and figure out how to get to this. And just a tip here, if you don't want these flying coins on the side, and a lot of buyers do not want floating elements, just go into the prompt, see where you see floating stuff and watercolor splashes and shades and whatever. Just go tweak the prompt. If you want it as is, perfect. But sometimes people don't want these floating elements, and my first output wasn't like this. My owl was clean. Okay, so just a tip there. So that's basically step one. Step two is to download these images, which I will not do now. I've got my folders of the day before, and I'll show you now. In order to get to this, just close here. In order to get to these images, which is like demonstrating what the clip art would look like. So that's cute. I like that. That's showing the little squirrel. That to get this kind of effect, I'll show you now what the next step is, right? This is where the time save comes in. Okay, that's also cute. Okay, so we want this effect, right? Before we create these images, we need, which I will do in Artistly, we need to go to ChatGPT first, right? So let's go. I'm going to also use Abacus just to try. I use both LLMs, but let me start with ChatGPT. The first thing you need to do is click on the plus sign to create the image, okay? And then you are going to upload maximum 10 photos, because ChatGPT only allows for 10. Click on the plus again, add photos, and this will be photos or images of whatever it is you want to sell. We are using St. Patrick's Day images, but it could be anything else. Valentine's Day or any other celebration, right? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 3 more. Add 3 more. Go back to my folder. I'll just take these 3. So now I've got 10. Okay. And now the prompt that I use is as follows. Create a 1-page image with the attached images for a clip art presentation. Must be on a white background with spacing around it. Size, I prefer it 1 by 1 because I'm going to take it to Artistly, and then I don't want it to be like a 8.4 or 8.5 by 11 inch. I want it as a square. And then those are the images. So it's a very basic prompt. Create a 1-page image with the attached images for a clip art presentation. It must be on a white background with spacing around it. That's really as simple as it gets. I'm going to copy this prompt and I'm going to take it to Abacus while ChatGPT does its thing. And then I'm going to paste the same prompt there. Some of the members uses Abacus, which is $10 a month, unlike ChatGPT, which is slightly more. Obviously love ChatGPT, but if you are price sensitive and you want something that's slightly cheaper, you can go with Abacus. It's $10. I'll also leave the link for you in the description, and I'm going to try it for the first time in this video now, right? So here you also, same prompt, attach your images. Okay, so I'm just going to take 10. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, I don't know how many you can add. That's 9, 10. I don't know if there's a maximum. So it's busy loading. You can go to ChatGPT in the meantime, and it's busy doing its thing. Okay, so it's all loaded, and I'm going to submit. So we'll see how both systems handles the request. And then once we have our sheet, we will go to AI Design Agents. Okay, you will go to Add Creator over here. And then the image that we will download, we will just upload it via our local drive. So it's still busy here, and both of them are still busy. Okay, so we've got 7 out of the 10, which is not bad. Let me just see what, still busy. We will download this image, okay? And then we'll go to, as I've showed you now, AI design agents in Artistly, add creator, browse, the image that we just downloaded now from ChatGPT, which is here, open, and here we will write another basic prompt. So I'm going to do 20 just so that we can see the various options that the Artistly comes back to. I don't know how they put this thing together. If it was just the ad creator that I paid for Artistly, I would be okay with my $147. Seriously. I don't know the genius that went into this, but I absolutely love what I'm about to show you now, right? So I'm going to say, use the attached image and create Etsy style mockup images for sale. I'm just going to, I find that the more basic the prompt, the better. In my experience, I could be wrong, but that's about, yeah. Let me just check here with Yash did ask me for a prompt yesterday. I just want to, it was just asking me how I was prompting. Okay. So you will see here. Okay, if you want, check out this video on my channel as well. I just loaded it this morning. And it's beautiful mockups without having to use prompts. So again, if you want to cut down time on creating and mocking up your designs, this is a video that will definitely save you time. So before I did this created this post, I had this one, which was sort of the first test that I did, right? And then here you'll see Yash liked it and he asked for, may I know the prompt? And I said, yes. I said, in the ad created, I just said, create St. Patrick's Day greeting card, mock-up suitable for Etsy product listing. Yeah, so maybe I just want to tweak that with Etsy product listing. I'm going to say suitable for Etsy product listing. Now, the reason I just went to get that wording because I was happy with it. So I just want to keep it consistent. And I'm going to copy these prompts. So if you want to try this with my exact prompt, let me know. Just drop the word prompts and I'll post both prompts, the one that I used for AI for the image generator in ChatGPT, and then also this one. I will copy this. The moment I generate and I don't save these prompts, then I can't get it back. So I'll save it over here. Okay. If you want it, I'm happy to just paste it for you in. But please just comment. It also helps with the algorithm. So just comment and let me know prompts, and I'll get both prompts for you in the comment section. Okay, do that. Okay, so when you're at this stage, when I first worked on the ad creator, I generated it once and I thought that is it. Somehow the intelligence of the system at first looks for trending hooks. So this software kind of searches online to see, okay, what's working in the first generation click. You're not done. At this point, what I did is I refreshed and I had to start the whole process over, thinking that I didn't do it correctly. Click it, generate images again. So the first generation is just to see what's happening online and what Artistly can come back to us with. And then the second generation is to actually generate the images. So it's like a two-pronged process. Okay, that's running. While we are waiting, I'm going to go to Abacus to see what this image looks like. Slightly different, and it's giving me less animals. So out of the 10, it only took 5, but at least this one gave us a little bit more. Okay. Another thing that you need to just keep in mind, when the ability to load the 10 images and putting it on a sheet came, like, this is not new. This is not like groundbreaking stuff. I in the past tested with a Clipart image and I tried to mock it up, right? Months ago or a year ago, ChatGPT was not that powerful that it could take your exact image and put it on the mug. When they started with that ability, the Clipart would be distorted a lot. The text would be wrong, or it would change the image, which is what I didn't find that much of when I first did this in the post. Yeah. Okay. So I checked my design and I checked, oh, okay, it's actually keeping it. It's got the ability to keep the same image, right? What I want to say here, although it's a time save, you still have to check your images. You do not want to put images on Etsy and it does not look the same. I would still maybe put a sheet of my clip art in Canva and add it to this listing just to have it there as an actual sheet with all my clip art. That's what I would do. But what I want to tell you is make sure that the images that you have generated in Artistly over here, that it's actually, yeah. So just make sure that what you are mocking up through the art creator, that it's not totally wild and totally different to what you are selling. The reason I'm saying this, because when we did this a year ago with taking your image and mocking it up on a mug and putting it into ChatGPT, the images would come back distorted, the text would be different. Obviously, as we get updates with ChatGPT, the previous versions are not as good as the most current versions. That's what I have been seeing. And I'm fairly confident, like to a 90% level, that when I do this, they actually look very similar. You still have to check. Okay, let's go back to Artistly and let's see what the output looks like. Okay, so we did this whole, look at this. So what as an Etsy seller, look at this. This is, imagine having to do this 20 times in Canva. This is it. Take this with you. You did not have to go and do this individually. Look how smart Artistly is. Perfectly hilarious designs. I don't have to go and do this in Canva. Isn't that amazing? St. Paddy's Day mug bundle. Now, I would, if you really want this, right, I would go to Canva and then I will just select the prompt, select the text, change the text and change that to St. Paddy's Day. Clipart bundle. Digital download. Beautiful. And there you're done. Just to show you what it would look like on a mug. Okay? Just test and make sure that the images is not distorted and the text is not saying something different to protect yourself. I don't even think customers would worry as much as long as you provide them with clean quality, high quality, 300 dpi, upscaled images, no splatterings, no floating elements, no shadows and whatever in the actual clip art that you are going to sell. This is a quick way to get your product out there, get it on social media. Even if you put this on social media, it's very different from the mocking up we used to do, especially through Canva. If you're at Canva level, it's fine. There's nothing wrong. We all did Canva. I'm just letting my people know there are different ways of doing it. So that's really the process. Let's look at the images. Okay, I think this is cute. All 5 characters included. That's also cute. Look at this Tumblr. Look how cute this is. Instant cozy vibes. Just to show you, our job as digital product sellers, we need to show people what the output would look like from the design that they'll buy from us. High resolution. Okay, there's a spelling. Again, take it to Canva and then delete that and retype it out. Greeting cards. That's what a greeting card would look like. Look at this. Grab the duo bundle. I think this is so cute and it's so fast, and you did not have to do this individually in Canva, which is what I'm trying to get through to you. Let's look here. Look at this notebook. Hey, please let me know what you guys think. That really is the process and the steps that I took. I wouldn't do this one. You still have to check this, but I think it's a nice alternative way to present your products on Etsy. I haven't done this myself, so I can't say brought me extra sales. But what I am going to do is I'm going to start using it. I've already spoken to Pooja and Faith. So we are going to start doing this week. And if I see an increase in my sales and my CTAs and people at least checking it out and put it, I'm going to really look and see whether this is going to make a difference, because I think it's a cute way to present our products to digital product sellers so they can see what this will actually look like on a physical product. That's the video. I hope it will help you. If you've got any questions, please drop it for me in the comment section, and I will see you guys in the next video.